Hi. For this next session in our deep dive learning series, where we're going to focus on agentic AI features in Amazon Quick, we're looking at research. So, research is a really cool tool to get really in depth information about a specific topic. So, for this first example, I wanted to show something that was relevant to me. So, I answer questions in the Amazon Quick community. And something I've noticed is that it seems like a lot more of the questions revolve around the agentic AI features. So, I decided why not look at trends over the last 30 days and see what's actually going on. So I built out this huge research objective. You get a lot of customization you can do here. I didn't even use half of the allowed characters. And I'm going to choose to use the deep research mode. And then if we scroll down further, you can specify a little bit more information. I can give it the specific links I wanted to focus on, and I can give it links for websites I wanted to avoid entirely. We can also add specific files, quick assets, and other third party data into this research. So for now, we're going to stick with this. I actually already ran this. So let's go ahead and look and see what it spit out. So it built out this whole report. It gave it a title, Amazon Quick Community Trends and Sentiment, um, AI Adoption versus Traditional BI. And it starts off with an executive summary. It gave me top themes ranked by engagement. It actually gave me a little table showing the replies, views, and what category it's in. We got some recurring pain points and confusion areas, so things that it's seeing a lot of from the users, and even a little graph about the percentage of questions that are focused on agentic AI versus traditional BI. Um, some data connector and integration frequency. So, what is appearing the most when it comes to specific tools that are being used with Quick? Um, Traditional data centers, action connectors, and quick flows. So a lot of these specific reoccurring topics. And I like that not only is it giving you the information, but it's also building some simple visuals so you can like really understand the narrative it's taking and what the underlying data looks like. And then we also see this, which I really like, this emerging and fading topics section. It tells me what's gaining momentum. So autonomous agents, multi-data set analytics, MCP integrations. I've personally seen that mentioned a lot recently. And then what's kind of fading from discussion. And this makes sense. Like Q topics, we're not really talked about anymore. BI migration agents, and then legacy dashboard only discussions. So a lot to dig through here in terms of what I need to understand about the community and what those trends look like. But then my favorite part about this whole thing is at the bottom, it gives you all the sources. So I can go back and check this information, make sure that what it's telling me is relevant and legitimate. And I think that's super important here when we're focusing so much on AI telling us about our data. I want to be able to actually expand on that and prove that what it's saying is true. A couple notable other items here is I can actually rate the report. I can share it with other users. I can have it summarize the report to get maybe a little blurb that I can send out in an email when I attach this. And it also tells me what I can do to improve the research in the future. So there's a lot of really cool tools here. This took about 20-ish minutes to run in the deep research, but it gave me a ton of information. Even if this isn't just what I use to learn more about this, it gives me a great jumping off point to build on in the future. So this is just one of the many tools that are available in Amazon Quick that you can take advantage of right now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.